First trades are coming up on your screen, and I think we've got has to be record highs, right? I mean, the prices will come up on your screen. We are starting at new highs. 22,554 is what the start is at, 120 points higher. The previous was 22,530-ish and a few points, but this is a new high, a new record high coming through. 0.5% is what that translates into. The Nifty Bank, by the way, is up 0.8%. I saw 48,000 around on the Nifty Bank. Mid-cap index is starting strong. I mean, the strongest of the lot. I mean, 0.6, 0.65%. And I think the small-cap index should also be in the green. Lots and lots of stocks to talk about. Sonia has got the rates. Sonia.
Oh, absolutely. It's a very good start for the market. Just look at that. The Nifty is now up almost 0.5%. At the 22,560 mark, and the mid-cap index, as we've been telling you, is sitting at a record high. Let's go straight to individual stocks now. You have HDFC Bank, which is reacting to their numbers, the business update that has come through. And in pre-opening as well, HDFC Bank was up. Look at that, 2% higher now on HDFC Bank. Angel One. The client base was very strong in Q4, up 61% year-on-year and 14% quarter-on-quarter. So the street is reacting to that. However, the gross client acquisition has slowed down a bit. Avenue Supermarts is the other one. Very strong business update. Standalone revenue growth of almost 20%. Store addition is up almost about 12.5%. So looking very strong there. L&T Finance. Strong retail disbursement growth of 33% year-on-year. L&T Finance is up about 2%. RBL Bank, the deposit growth is the highest that we've seen in the last 12 quarters. So 3% up move on RBL Bank. Couple of these pipe companies are in focus. Astral is what I'm looking at this morning, as Goldman Sachs has initiated coverage with a 2,300 target price on Astral. They are very bullish on that space. Then you have Poonawalla FinCorp, which has given a very strong Q4 disbursement growth. AU Small Finance Bank, the deposit growth is up 26%, so looking pretty good over there. Look at the stock now up almost 3%. And IEX as well, the total volume growth has been in single digits, up about 6.2%. I also want to just take a quick look at some of the tech stocks that JP Morgan has upgraded. Rima was telling us about an upgrade on Persistent Systems, on LTI, Mindtree, as well as on KPIT Tech. So these three stocks could be in focus. Remember, yesterday CLSA upgraded the large cap tech stocks as well. So Nifty IT perhaps could play leadership in the next couple of days. Back to you.
Well, thanks a lot for that, Sonia. Well, keep an eye out on Vedanta. That's the stock that I highlighted earlier today. If you want to play metals, there is a promoter risk. There is valuation support, though. Vedanta is up close to around 4.5%. It has exposure to aluminium, silver, zinc. Silver, in fact, will be via Hindustan Zinc. So that stock as well is up close to 2%. But the volume is very, very, limited out there owing to the limited free float. So that stock is up 2.5%. SCI Land. Now, that stock is up close to around 10%. I recall the stock being in a 5% band. I'm not sure whether or not that's got flexed. But that could be the reason why that stock, in fact, is up close to around 12% as we speak. Big up move is what we're seeing out there. Ujjivan Small Finance Bank up close to 3.5%. Bank of India as well is piling on the gains in there. That stock, in fact, is up close to around 3.5%. RBL, as Sonia mentioned, well, that stock as well is doing pretty well. But it's a lot about commodities as well, because you have a few more stocks. Nalco, on Monday, we highlighted that could be the stock to watch. The stock was at around 150 rupees. It has the tailwind with regard to aluminium production, alumina production, aluminium prices, and also they're going to get the benefit of getting captive coal. And the stock is up close to around 20% in this week itself. It was at around 150. Now it's at around 180 odd. So good going on them. Oil India is seeing some pullback. The stock is down 1.5%, and India Mart as well. But Prashant, a good looking screen. When your biggest weight in there, that's HDFC Bank, starts off in the green. It's supported by the tech names. Well, it's a recipe for a good day.
Absolutely. And, we climbed over the 22,600 mark on the Nifty today as well, right? For the first time. So lots of records, of course, falling along the way. 145 on the Nifty is what we have. Just the one name is just a big move, right? KEC, if you can have that up. It's the second biggest volume-led gainer. I think we highlighted that they've received orders, some 800 crores worth of orders. And we'll try and have the company join us. But there's a large name with an 8% pop. And look at the volumes there coming through as well. What else? Tata Investment Corp, I mean, some of the usual suspects, right? 5% higher. Irida, by the way, is up 5%. Has got massive volumes. It's actually the number one volume-led gainer right now. There is Webull Solar, which is up 5%. Some of these names have seen vertical moves over the last couple of years. Webull is one of them. There is, JP Power, which is up 5% out of the blue, right? I mean, no real small name now, but it's it's seeing some action. So I'm just trying to spot things with volumes. Cochin ship, so Mazgaon, Cochin, Garden Reach, all these shipbuilders saw big 5-7% moves yesterday. They're all coming off a little bit. All three of them. Mazgaon is down 1, Cochin is down 1 1/3, and Garden Reach is down about 1%. We've got Apollo Hospitals, which is, but nothing, no real big price change. India Mart is down about 1%. Aurobindo Pharma is down 1%. There's something like a Gulf Oil, which is down about 0.75%. All in all, it's a pretty healthy screen out there.
I just want to spend a little bit of time zooming out, right? We always talk about the here and the now, but today the market is once again at fresh record highs.
Yeah.
And, my colleague Hormuz very helpfully tells us that from the COVID low of 7,500, the Nifty has already tripled. So from the 2020 low, the Nifty has already tripled, and hence, the popular adage, right? Always buy when the market is fearful, be greedy when the market is fearful, and that would have played out for you very well. By the way, the mid-cap index is also at a fresh record high. So all of those stocks that we had a couple of weeks ago about big, capitulation in the mid-cap index, none of that has played out. The market has climbed every wall of worry.
Well, March 24th, 2020, that was the day we went down to 7,511. But as they say, if hindsight was foresight, well, everyone would be millionaires, right?